Hello, what is up guys? Evil Duos Time here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the most recent patch that came to Black Desert on June 29th of 2022, going over all of the important events as well as updates that came with this patch. There's a couple of new events as well as some pretty cool continuations and upgrades of previous ones, so yeah, quite a bit to cover, but quickly before we do get into it, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Helps to grow it, you stay up to date with new content, I have hundreds of Black Desert guides, so yeah, we would both win. Please consider it. And without further ado, let's get into it, starting off with the events like we do with every single patch. And the first event is located right here in Heidel, so if you have never been to Heidel before, it is one of the first cities in the game, right here below Velia. So in Heidel, you're going to see the NPC Cacao. They could have picked a different name, right? I guess it's Kakuo, but whatever. And if you interact with this NPC, you're going to see a questline that you can accept. So this questline is a multi-part little scavenger hunt type questline that you can complete. He's going to give you drawings, you got to identify the location on the map and travel to them. I'll be making a separate guide on this later. A, because it's 9 o'clock and I just got out of work and I don't want to do it right now, but B, because, you know, spoilers if you wanted to do it, I don't know. Whatever, but for completing this questline, you're going to get a bunch of different decor items as well as a map item that you can put inside of your house, so pretty cool. Now the next event that's running right now is an increase to the drop rate of upgrade materials on a season server, basically. While you're out grinding, you have a chance to drop the Fugar's Lost Crystal Shard. This Lost Crystal Shard can be brought to Fugar in exchange for 10 time-filled Blackstone. So bonus Blackstones while you're out grinding to help you push your season character. Again, like I say in every single live stream and pretty much every single video, it's never too late to start a season character, so if you did just pick up Black Desert, you know, this is a great event to help you make that season character a little bit extra stronger. The next event is a new set of daily login rewards. These can be viewed in-game if you press the escape key on the keyboard and head on over into the reward tab. Login reward, you will see there's a new loyal reward tab. This has a mystery box as its big special item here, and this mystery box has a chance at some different accessories. And there's also Shikantu's box later on in there, so some nice bonus rewards just for logging in. This is already combined with the special rewards that are going on right now, which again has 2 free outfit boxes inside of it, a tier 3 pet, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you're not already logging into Black Desert every day, you totally should to pick up those free outfits and a whole bunch of other stuff. Next up, if you subscribe to the Black Desert newsletter, you're going to receive a Blessing of Old Moon pack, which is a Blessing of Chemisylvia, a Value pack, and a Book of Old Moon for 3 days, Shikantu's Box of Combat, and a Shikantu's Box of Life. If you sign up for their thing, they'll give it to you the following week, basically. So if that interests you, you do it from your in-game menu here on the website. So I'm editing back the footage right now and realize I forgot to talk about 2 more events. So first things first are the drop rate buffs. So these are going on from last week, they're continuing through this week, next week, and the week after still. They're going to slowly ramp up each week. So this week we are up from 30% to 50% for all life skilling, and then your combat EXP is up to 500% from 300% last week. So pretty big buff to those. And then again, they're going to continue on to 70/700% and 100% life skill buff, and 1000% combat EXP buff on the final week. So ramping buffs for the next couple of weeks. Also drop rate buff as well, covered right there. And then the second thing is in the Pearl Shop. This weekend, under this Black Spirits pick option, there is going to be an option called Silver Event Items, and there will be something in here, I don't know what it is yet, but there'll be something in here to buy for like 708 silver, and it's probably going to be really good. So make sure to look at that this weekend under this tab. Okay, now we can continue back with the video. And that's pretty much going to do it for events, so now we can move on into the patch notes themselves, and the first thing on the patch notes is something that a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is Tier 5 pets. So there's a new process to upgrade your current Tier 4 pet up to Tier 5. It requires you to get a bunch of different materials, so 600 million silver, some magical shards, which you can get from grinding and doing some heating on some crystals. You'll also have to do a side quest and do some harvesting of some mobs using the tanning function in order to get some feathers. Those things all get combined into a magical little royal plume that you shove inside of your pet, and it gives you a Tier 5 pet. The Tier 5 pet upgrades whatever its main skill is by 1, as well as increases the looting rate of your pets by about 15%. In order to get that buff, you need to set that pet as the alpha pet, or your leader pet, and yeah, that's how you get the buff. Do note that the special skills such as fishing cooldown, gathering amount increase, aka the hedgehog, as well as the marmot or penguin or polar bear fishing bonus pets, do not apply. So you won't get an extra level out of those. But yeah, Tier 5 pets, I'll be putting out a video separately showing you how to get each of those different items and putting one together. Next up, we have some blacksmith function improvements. So if you head over to a blacksmith in-game, talk to them, you can click the repair button, and then you just have an option to just repair everything. You can set what you're going to end up repairing with this repair cogwheel. If you click it, you can check which things you want to repair, and then when you hit the repair button, it'll just fix everything that falls into that category. Next thing is a new function to lock your Pearl outfits. So if you didn't already know, if you shift right click something, it locks it, but you couldn't do that on outfits previously, but now you can shift right click to lock an outfit, so you don't accidentally throw it away, discard it, or anything like that. It's a neat little feature that probably not too many people knew. Next up, we have a bunch of additions to the Shai music system in-game, so a bunch of new instruments, new music, new all sorts of different stuff to go through here. So, yeah, if you do the Shai music stuff, definitely something you'll want to read through entirely. I don't even have a Shai, so I wouldn't even want to begin to tell you how to do this. After we get through the Shai music stuff, we get into events, which I already covered in the earlier section here. We then get into character changes, and nothing too crazy to talk about there. Next up, we have a new item called the Heart of Kutum. The Heart of Kutum can be socketed into your sub-weapons, and it will provide you the effect of special attack evasion plus 7%. The item is a drop from the boss Thundercloud Kutum, and if you already have a fiery upgraded one, you cannot put this stone in there as well. The next interesting change that we have is in the drop rate section here. So the Black Distortion Earring drop rate has been increased by a multiplier of 1.2 from all mobs, and then from the Possessed Apostle of Malevolence mob, specifically, it's a 2 times increase. An interesting one that was missed with the loot buffs is that if you harvested the mobs from Polly's Forest, you got the lower valued mushrooms, so now they're giving you the higher valued ones from that. But yeah, besides that, there's actually nothing else too crazy with this patch. So biggest changes, again, you got your tier 5 pets coming out, you got some drop rate changes to some relatively accessible zones, new upgrade item with the Heart of Kutum, you have the new Shai music stuff if you're into that sort of thing, even more login rewards to go with the login rewards that are already here, bonus season materials for your season character if you're grinding them out, a new questline event that they knock out, and I guess if you want to subscribe to the email list, you can get some bonus boxes too. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this patch. If it is going to help you out here, guys, do let me know. This video helped you. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please consider it again. I put out video updates, all sorts of content, guides, you name it, it's here. So please consider it. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you at the next live stream over on Twitch every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The next YouTube video right here, my Discord server, my Instagram, wherever I happen to see you. Peace. So then we can move on into the patch notes, and the patch notes bring some pretty cool things that a lot of people have been waiting for. The first thing are tier 5 pets. I'll be putting out a separate video guide on how to upgrade your horse. Do I keep that blooper in?